themselves our enemies are advancing around the globe. The survival of our friends is in danger, and yet no war has been declared. No borders have been crossed by marching troops. No missiles have been fired. If the press is awaiting a declaration of war before it imposes the self-discipline of combat conditions, then I can only say that no war ever posed a greater threat to our security. If you are awaiting a finding of a clear and present danger, then I can only say that the danger has never been more clear and its presence has never been more imminent. For we are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that relies primarily on covert means for expanding its sphere of influence, on infiltration instead of invasion, on subversion instead of election, on intimidation instead of free choice, on guerrillas by night instead of armies by day. It is a system which was conscripted vast human and material resources into the building of a tightly knit, highly efficient machine that combines military, diplomatic, intelligence, economic, scientific, and political operations. On November 12th, 1963, 10 days before the assassination of President JFK at Columbia University, President Kennedy said, "The high office of the president has been used to foment a plot to destroy the American freedom. And before I leave office, I must inform the citizen of his flight." We do have some solutions to this. I'm sorry I didn't get to it, but basically the solution is the committeeman process. We do have a flyer here. There's a table, first table past the canopy table here. And we also have a program Robert Schultz has put out called the Constitutional Lobby. It costs $25 to join to become a founding member. And hopefully your liberty groups will invite me to talk about these programs, and you'll learn more about it, and hopefully sooner than later, because I hope we have at least one more election to go, and we need to take control of 2012, and we do have a plan, and we hope that you join us in our plan. Read the brochure, look at the application, write a $25 check to Robert Schultz, join us, and then get involved on our websites and join us to try to save this great country. Thank you.
Next up, we have Deborah DeLuca from GOOH. Hope I get the number of O's right. GOOH. Get out of our house. Yes! I'll let Deborah tell you all about it.
Hi. Thank you.
Knock 'em down.
Do the best we can. Hi. How's everybody? All right. We've had a lot of conversation here about our president, Obama. I'd like to shift the focus to Congress right now.
All right.
So I'm here to speak with you today about a process that will enable us to elect citizen candidates. That's people like you, citizens from across this nation who have a vested interest in protecting this nation and doing what's right. So we're looking to replace 435 members of Congress in 2012. And there's a plan to do it and a reason for picking all 435. Your understanding of this process is really critical because it holds true potential for the direction of our country to be changed in one election cycle. So let me just start at the beginning. Politicians have taken control of our government. Our nation is at risk. The plan to evict all 435 of the career politicians who've taken over the U.S. House of Representatives and get our country back on track is in place. The plan is GOOH, G-O-O-H, and they have 4 goals identified. GOOH will seek to sever all ties with special interest money. This is crony capitalism. It was just spoken about. They seek to break the stranglehold that the two parties, Republican and Democrats, have on our government. They will fire the career politicians, and they will put accountability back into the system. We all see the problem. 90% of us do disapprove of what Congress does, but yet 95% of the incumbents get reelected. Why does this happen? Because the process for selecting the representatives is broken.